Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 4th of March 2023. For the development in the corporate segment, we have Paytm on the 28th of February denied the recent news article about offloading of shares by SoftBank and Ant Group, stating that the firm is not part of any negotiation and events as mentioned in the news report. The State Bank of India, the country's top lender, on Tuesday said it raised $1 billion via a syndicated social loan from global banks for further lending to certain kinds of socially impactful businesses in India. The loan facility was arranged through Japan-based MUFG Bank and Taiwan-based Taipei Fubon Commercial Bank Corporation Limited. This is the largest overseas loan linked to environmental, social and governance norms raised by a commercial bank in the Asia-Pacific region and the second largest social loan globally. Integrated Core Strategies Pte. On Tuesday bought shares of biopharmaceutical company Biocon for 185 Indian rupees crore through an open market transaction. According to the bulk deal data available with the National Stock Exchange, Integrated Core Strategies Pte. Purchased 61,599 shares at an average price of 229.26 Indian rupees for each share. Shares of Vedanta Limited surged nearly 2% to 275 Indian rupees apiece on the BSE in Wednesday's opening deals after billionaire Anil Agarwal's Vedanta Resources Limited on Tuesday said it has enough means to meet debt repayment liabilities in the coming quarters as it looked to assuage investor concerns around its financial position. Vedanta Resources Limited has prepaid all of its maturities due till March 2023, and has deleveraged by $2 billion in the past 11 months. Thus, it has achieved half of its $4 billion 3-year debt reduction commitment in the first year, ahead of its plans for this fiscal. The Mumbai-based real estate development company Sunteck Realty has leased out 2 lakh square feet of built-up area of its premium commercial building Sunteck BKC 51 to upgrade education for 29 years. The Tata Group firm has partnered with the State Bank of India to offer easy loan structured schemes for the purchase of Tata ACV, its all-new commercial electric vehicle. The board meeting for Anant Raj Limited is scheduled to be held on March 4 to consider the proposal of fundraising via debt securities on private placement basis in one or more tranches or series. Sterlite Technologies has signed a business transfer agreement to transfer its digital business undertaking to its subsidiary, STL Digital, as a going concern on a slump sale basis. The sale transaction cost is 15 rupees crore, subject to working capital adjustments. The Ministry of Defence has appointed Jaswant Lal Sonkar as non-official independent director on the board of company with effect from February 24. He will be a director for a period for 3 years. Wellspun India completed acquisition of Syntex Infra Projects and also reverse merger of Big Shot into SPIL. Accordingly, Wellspun Corp has become 100% shareholder of SPIL, and the acquisition is in line with a strategic roadmap to transform and expand business into polymer products business. Adani Enterprises has moved up by 42.86% this week, with a change of 563.85 points. It has traded with a net volume of 114 million shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 1879.5 against the previous closing price of 1315.65. Meanwhile, the share price is trading below its moving average 2457.2, which indicates that investors need to be cautious. JBF Industries has moved up by 25.47% this week, with a change of 1.35 points. It has traded with a net volume of 96,000 shares. The share is currently trading at the price level of 6.65 against the previous closing price of 5.3. Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited has moved up by 22.5% this week, with a change of 125.75 points. The share is currently trading at the price level of 684.65, against the previous closing price of 558.9. Meanwhile, the share price is trading above its moving average 653, which is a good indication for the stock. The stock has made the highest move to 704 points this week. Now, let's see Nifty and BANKNIFTY movement and expectations. Markets were highly volatile in this week, with Nifty closing around 17,594 levels. In this week, Nifty gained 128 points. Considering the bullish sentiments, markets are expected to remain positive in the coming week. The index has formed a green candle this week. As we can see, the Bollinger Bands 18,000 levels will be acting as a resistance for short term, whereas 17,350 will act as support for the near term. Nifty Bank was seen more positive than Nifty 50 this week. It rose 1342 points or 3.36% this week. Trend has been changed to positive in Bank Nifty with a big green candle this week. As we can see in the charts, bullish engulfing pattern has been formed this week, signifying signs of possible uptrend in next week. In the coming week, Nifty Bank is expected to move up as important resistance level of 40,800 is crossed. Important support level for Bank Nifty for next week can be 40,800 as depicted by Bollinger Bands in the charts. As for resistance, 41,875 will act as an immediate resistance for Bank Nifty. After that, next resistance can be 42,500. You can contact us from the details mentioned on the screen via missed call, email or WhatsApp. Thank you for watching the video to the end. Please do like, share and subscribe our video for the latest updates in the stock market.